Hello and happy Sunday. I hope you enjoy the nice weather which we still have. And so it's nice. I actually had my whole laundry out today because it smells so good when it's drying outside, right? So I'm glad to see you all here and I hope you will enjoy the reading. But before we start, I have actually to tell you that we have Jupiter and Scorpio together. So Scorpio in Jupiter, that is something which is a very, very strong energy. So, and everybody can feel it. It makes you maybe nervous. You could get easily headaches or migraine attacks. There's also sort of like a cold, but it's not, and that was happened to me. So I thought yesterday, oh my God, I hope not that I'm getting sick. And then in the next day it was gone, speaking of today. So I still have a little bit, but it's nothing much. But I'm very nervous. My friends are calling that also unsettled. So these energies are bouncing around, but it's also for us. We know that many things are going on in this world. It's affecting us. Mother Earth is still very, very active. And there is, I think, a huge typhoon out in the Pacific right now, which is so huge. Nobody saw that before. And I think the eye alone is by 5 miles or longer even. So it's a lot. And this energy is affecting me very badly. And I feel things and sense them even more than ever before. And so I'm trying not to be nervous. I'm trying to put this away, but it's not so easy. But meanwhile, there are so many people which I would like to say hello to. So I picked only a couple of them. First of all, my heartfelt sympathy to my friend Janine, her sister Rosalie, because Rosalie's boyfriend Jeff Bankovich died, and he was the owner of Benko's Seafood, and then also I think the other one was the Krabby Shack in Handler Creek. So he was only 44 years old, and it's very sad. So my heartfelt sympathy, I feel with you guys. And but also besides, you know, having a sad story to tell, I would like to say to Marie, hello to Marie O'Reilly. So I hope you have a blessed Sunday. And there's also my friend Joanne. I hope you are doing very well. I didn't hear from you in a long time, but I hope everything is okay. And I would like to ask still, if you like what you see, please do comments on Facebook, as also of course on YouTube. Let me know how you like it and what you feel about it, if it's applying to you. Even that's a general reading, but I pray always before I do the card readings. And it's not only about the comments. Please like and share, as also you know, on Facebook we have these little stars. So, and I'm always in need of more if you like it, so please do so. Give me your words of what you like to change or what you like to see. I will do my very best to accomplish the things as much as I can. So this week started a little bit weirdo for me, because what means the week, I mean the coming week, because to find a card deck, and I, as always do, I'm coming here in the room and I'm like, hello, so what you guys want me to use for a deck? And this time that is completely out of sorts, but I think I do understand. Maybe you guys do too. They dropped me out to the animal messages, and that is from Susie Green. And believe it or not, I never used these cards here on Facebook, and I didn't use them even private wise in a long time. I think the last time that was for 3 or 4 years ago. So I was a little bit floored by that, but maybe it's guided to my beautiful animals. And but also they wanted me then to use healing with the angels from Doreen Beer too. So we have to deal with 2 card decks, right? So we will see how that goes. But for now, like I said, I prayed over the cards. I have no influence on that. I was asking the angels to guide us and to let us know what we are in need of to hear for next week. Speaking of tomorrow, from the 23rd of October. So then let us see. Here comes the first. So that's Monday and Tuesday. Still going here. There comes the next one. So that will be Wednesday and Thursday. Please let us know what we have to know, angels, and the animal spirit world. Shovel. There we go. So that will be then Friday, Saturday, and we need another one, as you know, for Sunday. So animal spirit, please let us know with the angels together. They sometimes need a little bit longer. Interesting, right? I mean, I'm not here, to show you how shoveling works. Here it goes. Here we are for Sunday. So that's our Sunday card. And now I'm going to the angel card deck. And we will see what they have to say. So let me shovel them in this way because that's a little bit bigger, this card deck. Here we go. So Monday, Tuesday. And here we go. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the last one is for Sunday. These guys, there we go. So that was a little bit quicker, right? So I'm trying to keep it short as possible, as you know, but sometimes when cards are coming, I'm getting also from the angels the message and I give it straight away to you. So there's nothing around it. Plus we don't have a veil right now, so everything is bouncing and going. So whatever I hear or what other messages are coming in, I will let you know. So here's our first animal messages card, and that's interesting. That's the mountain goat. Nicely painted. I love that. And when we have the mountain goat, it says fighting for love, or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. So now these cards running actually as the angel cards too, but they get a little bit into a different path. So the mountain goat stands always for slow. I'm not knowing where I want to go, and I maybe fight for love. That means you are maybe in a divorce or you're in a relationship where everything is right now unbalanced. But also that unfaithfulness is in the surroundings, and you may to have forgive the person. But that stands also when we go now into the business world where everybody is asking too about it. That stands for, I'm not taking care of my business. I'm not taking care in an office to have my desk in order. It's not nicely organized. I'm not happy maybe with my work environment right now, or I feel not comfortable with co-workers. That is also the goat here. So the goat is always like, well, something is not in order, something is not right, and you feel very imbalanced. As also when it comes, unfaithfulness is also gossip. So that means when people talk behind each other's back, it's always something going on and they have always something to say. This card is telling you also when it comes to the office world or business world, don't pay attention to gossip because you're getting involved and it's not necessary, because that's what people do. They have nothing else in mind, and we have people like this in the surroundings. You cannot correct them. They don't want to be corrected, so we have to let this go. But in your private life, like I said, it's maybe you dealing with, or fighting for love to get still attention, but also when you have to fight to get attention, there's something wrong and maybe you have to let go. So as you can tell, that goes in both ways. So I hope that makes a little bit sense to you. But it's also, like I said, when you have in a friendship, there's people, they're friendly in your face, but then they turn around and talk behind each other too, also gossip, or they want to hurt you. So I think this card is loud and clear where it says step away from it. Sit back, look at the situation, and see what you can do. Okay? So very interesting to start out with that card. And the angel card is meditation. So that means, as I said before, step away from the situation and look at it. Can I change something? in my situation, with my boyfriend, in my relationship, with my business. Where's my effort? Am I putting enough effort in there? So this is actually what this card is saying, but that's also for family. You know, when you have family members which are out of sorts and they're driving you nuts, and then step away. You have the right to do so. Be an hermit. Go and sit somewhere and do a meditation and say to yourself, no, I need a timeout. I have to look at the situation. I make not any decision, which is very good, because due to Jupiter and Scorpio, it's the better way to step a little bit away and look at the situation before you answer or doing something where you are maybe not happy with the outcome. Fits perfectly together. Interesting, right? So angels are working closely with the animals, as we know, so I love that. Oh, that's cute. That is the kangaroo. Look at the kangaroo, and we have the little baby looking out. So I love these pictures, so they are so cute. And the card is saying, as events take on their own momentum, you take a true leap forward. So fits perfectly to the other one. Step first back, and then when you are sure, jump up. Do your things. Go for it. Don't be blocked by others. Go straight back on your path. Do what you have to do. So that is a loud and clear message here. It's also, you know, you take a true leap forward. So that means you're maybe thinking already about it. That stands also for people which are in the creative world. You know, it's like, I don't know if I can do this for my living, like painting or doing other things, you know. And that's actually very funny, because my friend Alex and I, we were talking before about doing paintings, because she's very talented, a wonderful artist. So, and I said to her, maybe you can do pictures. Her mom told her the same thing. So it's really interesting how that comes up, but it's really like doing creative things. You know, if you like to do jewelry, or even when you do makeup, hair, cars, when you know, do something on cars and you make them nicer or whatever. So go for it. And if you feel you have such a talent and you can make a business out of it, go for it. That is a wonderful thing, because these talents are given to us for a reason. And when we have this feeling in our chest, oh my God, I will be never good in the business world, I'm done with that, you know, to sit in an office and it's killing me, well, then it's time to do something else. And this is what the kangaroo is doing. The kangaroo is like, hey, jump towards it. It will be fine. You have the talent. You get everything together. Go for it. But like I said, before you do anything, think about the code, step away and do a meditation or think about it, you know. So that's really cool. And the angel card towards that is, oh my God, you cannot make this up, divine guidance. So that means listen to them, listen to your soul, listen to your heart, to your gut, follow up on your intuition. If you feel that could be a business and you struggle with it, or maybe you want to make things bigger, maybe you have already a place where you work with your own business and you want to expand, go for it, because you have the divine guidance. Man, is this cool. They fit perfectly together, and you saw that I mixed them, you know, not together, so all separately. That's very cool. Oh God, I love that. And the next card is the elephant, and I like this because maybe you heard about the Indian ascended master Ganesh. Ganesh is actually a mix out of human and an elephant. So that means always the path is getting cleared in front of you. You have only to walk the path and you have to ask for it. Come and help me. So you can call on him. We don't pray to him, but we can say, Ganesh, please help me. And he will clear out the path. And that's cool. But the card by himself here is saying you gain the love and wisdom that is passed from one generation to the next. And that comes due to the baby. And that means also, I have the feeling that there is a couple people or females out there which would like to have a baby. That will come true very quickly. So have faith. Talk to the angels and pray whatever you like to do. But this elephant here, you know, here's the little baby, so that stands also for I expand my family. There comes a baby. And for the people which cannot have a baby anymore because they're too old, or you don't want to have a baby anymore, that could be also a little animal, like a dog or a cat or something comes along the way. So I love those cards. They're beautiful. And yeah, the wisdom. The wisdom from us, what we learned, we can give it to the child or even to the animals. And that's what animals do too. Many people talk to their dogs. I mean, I do that. Holy cow, God knows that. But because I love my dogs and I constantly talk to them like they are little kids. And my daughter is laughing about it, but they are family members to me. So, and this is how I treat them. So that means when I cook or when I do something, I talk to my animals. And also when I leave the house, it's always, hey, I see you guys later. And they know I'm coming back. And that's wonderful. You know, I think always I have to do that. So maybe that is stupid, but I love to do it. I talk always to them. So that was our elephant. And I think, I have one out there, which I know she's trying right now with the IVF to be pregnant, you know, to have a baby. My dear Jennifer, here it is. It comes. You will see. It will work out. So, God, I love these cards. It's really cool. And, oh, enchantment. Now look at that. And that is also, it's the unicorn. So I know that there's many people out there which like the unicorns. But that stands also for, you know, don't ignore yourself. Do what you have to do. Be there for yourself. And we have not to carry the cross or the crap from other people. That is not our job. Many people think they have to do that because they're so involved in our lives. And actually we allow that. And that's not okay because we are all individuals. And we cannot tell somebody else what they have to do. In an adult matter, of course. So where we have to say, you know what, if I give you an advice, but you can do with it whatever you want to. And this is very, very clear here on the table too. It's like, well, step away, look again at the situation, you know. So there's many things that are coming together. And with this energies, it's getting a little bit more intense. So make your own decisions. Don't get involved with others. Okay, you can listen to it, but in the end, you have to make your own decision. I like these cards. Cool. Oh, look at this. That's so adorable. That is a Froggy. And I like the colors here too. I hope you can see them as I do. It's beautifully, you know, made. And the frog is actually standing, adapt and survive by accepting, God, I cannot talk today, by accepting the inevitable incising potential. So that is really cool because that is also something where we think we have to rely on others. The frog, as you know, somebody who's jumping, and that fits perfectly to our kangaroo, right? So meaning of when we have the Froggy here, yes, we have to accept things because we cannot change them. So that's, for example, if you have trouble with your sister and you are not talking to her right now, I mean, that's only an example, as I said, you cannot, you know, change that situation. You have not to carry even your sister's problems. You have to solve your own ones. So that belongs also to other things in life, and also accepting. And to have sometimes acceptance, it's not so easy. Like I said, if you have trouble with your sister and you say, you know what, no, I'm done with you, then have an acceptance of that you guys not going along. That can be happen. It is what it is. We are all humans, right? So, but I mean, I have that with a friend of mine in Germany. She's very, very sick. And she said to me, Iris, you have to accept my decision. It is my sickness and not yours. It made me cry. I was really, really upset about it. But then I said to myself, yeah, she's right. It's her sickness. It's on her how to deal with that. Even it's breaking my heart. And but on the other hand, I have to have an acceptance of that if she's going further for treatments, or if she said, no, I have enough. I maybe do a couple more months and that's it. It's not my decision. She's absolutely right with it. I had to come to terms with that. And like I said, it was very painful. I'm really upset about it. But on the other hand, I accepted that. And like I said, it's painful, but she's right. And this is with many other things too. It's your life. You have your potentials. You need to do what you have to do. Nobody else can tell you what to do. And this is actually here nicely on the table. It's like sometimes we stop ourselves and we go into a negative mode where we're saying, oh, I have such a shitty day today and I don't have any acceptance of it. Guess what? The bad day is created by us. It's our mind setting. It's how we start our day. Maybe the coffee is too thin and not good enough, or the other way around, and you have almost a heart attack. So, and with that, we are calling this, I have a bad day. Think about it. Really? Do you have a bad day? Why? About coffee or about the traffic? We wire ourselves so much up for no reason. It's home created. That's what we do. It's not the universe. It's not the law of attraction. No, it's us. We think we have this mind setting where we are saying, I have now a bad day because my coffee spilled over, or it was too thin or too thick or whatever. So we do that. We set the tone for the day when we are getting up. So maybe the toothpaste was not closed and now you're flipping out because it's Monday and the toothpaste is open from yesterday. Really? Think about it. We create this. It's not the universe. It's not the angels. It's nobody. It's us, because I forgot to close the toothpaste and nobody else. But now I'm having a bad day because I'm telling myself it's bad because the toothpaste is open. Really? That is what we do, right? Yeah, that's really what we do. Or I cannot find my jeans or my socks, or because I forgot to put them the night before out. Yeah, but we create this, and that has nothing to do with the angel. We set the tone. So, and this is what we carry on through the whole day, and then other people have to have an acceptance of us because we're having a bad day. I'm just saying, think about it. But this Froggy is about acceptance and moving forward. Leave the past behind you, move forward. That's all what counts. Past is written, past is done. We let this go. If you have an issue with that, step back, look at it as the goat was telling us, do a meditation and clear your head out. Look from a different angle. Perfectly sincere. I love that. Ha! The acceptance. It's also study, meaning of it's not only study for school or for work, it's also study yourself. Study means of how do I react? Why am I so miserable? What is wrong with me? Or is it my partner? Or is it my friendship? Is it my house? What is it? What's bothering me? Meaning of study about it. Look at it. And I mean, I hope you can see the angel because there's a rainbow over it. It means we create our trouble, but we are very well, protected. Go for it. If that comes also back to divine guidance, it comes back to meditation. God, I love that. You cannot make it up. It's like study. Study also the universe. Study your animals. Sit around and look how they react. Is there something wrong? And am I in a weird way today? I have to put myself back in order and I have to have an acceptance. Perfect, right? I love these readings. They're really cool. So I hope you like that, and I hope it gives you a little bit of guidance. I know it's a little bit different than usual, but I follow, as you know, what I get from them. And so I hope it helps you a little bit to see maybe things out of a different angle, and it makes you maybe a little bit more in tune with yourself. Okay? So with that said, I wish you all a wonderful, blessed week. Be healthy because there's also stuff going around. Stay healthy, and I wish you a blessed evening and an angel blessed week. See you next week. Bye.